We start with the prayers.
Yes.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nidinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Bracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Bhashya Dadesha Dharine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So share your screen and then share the text number 32.
Yes, bro.
10, 32. You can just close the door.
10:32.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you for joining. Let's read this. Okay. So we are reading now where this Nalgovar and Manigriva, they got delivered. Yesterday we read that how Krishna as a small baby, he was dragging this grinding mortar and then got stuck between the two trees. And after that, these two boys of Kuvera, the sons of Kuvera, they came very fulgent personalities and they recognized Krishna and now they are glorifying, they are praying to Krishna. So we are reading the prayers by Nalkuvar and Manigriva. They are offering their prayers to Lord Sri Krishna. So this says, O Lord, you exist before the creation, therefore who trapped by a body of metal qualities in this metal world can understand you. So basically they're saying nobody can understand you because you existed before the creation. So those who are in this metal body trapped, they cannot understand Krishna. Okay. Purport. As it is said, Atha Shri Krishna Nama Adina Bhavedgrayam Indriyai Sevon Mukhe Jivado Swamme Vaspurthyada. No one can understand the transcendental nature of the name, form, quality, and pastimes of Sri Krishna. So this is a very important verse which explains Sri Krishna Namadi, Krishna's name, form, pastimes, etc. about Krishna. Na Babed Graham Indriyai. One cannot understand with the Indriya. Indriya means with the senses. Then how to understand about Krishna? So here is a formula given. Sevon Mukhe Hi Jivadav Swam Meva Spurtyada. So when we start doing the seva, and how do you start the seva? Mukhe Hi Jivadav. With your mukh and jiva. With your mouth, with your tongue, you chant the holy name of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That is what you do with your tongue, Jivadav, and also you taste Krishna Prasadam, you eat Krishna Prasadam. When we start our seva with the tongue by chanting and by eating Krishna Prasadam, then Swayam Eva Spurti Ada. Spurti means it will be revealed, it will manifest in our heart. So no one can understand the transcendental nature of the name, form, quality, and pastimes of Sri Krishna through his materially contaminated senses. Only when one becomes spiritually saturated by transcendental service of the Lord or the transcendental name, form, quality, and pastimes of the Lord revealed to him. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Krishna's name, attribute, and form are absolute truth, existing before the creation. Therefore, how can those who are created, that is, those who are entrapped to bodies created of material elements, understand Krishna perfectly? This is not possible. But Sevan Mukhe Jivado Swameva Spurtiyada. Krishna reveals himself to those engaged in devotional service. This is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 18.15 by the Lord himself. Bhakti Amam Abhijanati 18.55. Even the descriptions of Krishna in Srimad Bhagavatam are sometimes misunderstood by less intelligent men with a poor fund of knowledge. Therefore, the best course by which to know him is to engage oneself in pure devotional activities. The more one advances in devotional activities, the more one can understand him as he is. If from the material platform one could understand Krishna, then since Krishna is everything, Sarvam Khalu Vidam Brahma, one could understand Krishna by seeing anything within this material world, but that is not possible. Maya Dadamidam Sarvam Jagadavyakthamurtina Sthani Sarvabhutani Nacha Ham Tesho Vastida. Everything is resting on Krishna and everything is Krishna. But this is not to be realized by person on the material platform. So that is the crux of the whole purport, that one cannot understand Krishna unless we get sufficiently purified, sufficiently spiritualized, you know. So the process of getting spiritualized is that we start the seva with chanting and the prasadam and like listening about Krishna, reading these descriptions, and then becomes more and more spiritualized, more and more purified. To that degree we becomes purified, to that degree we'll be able to understand Krishna. Go next. तस्मै तुभ्यं भगवते वासुदेवाय वेदसे आत्मद्योता गुणश्चन्न महिम्ने ब्रह्मणे नमः. O Lord, whose glories are covered by your own energy, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose glories are covered by your own energy. See, Krishna is sometimes covered by his own energy. That is why many people say, "Oh, Krishna was not God. Krishna was some ordinary person, little smart. He was a great politician, little, very clever, and something like that." Because it's covered, it is not accessible to everyone. The real glory of Krishna. You are Sankarshan, the origin of creation, and you are Vasudev, the origin of the Chaturvyavaha. Because you are everything and are therefore the Supreme Brahman, we simply offer our respectful obeisances unto you. Purport. Instead of trying to understand Krishna in detail, it is better to offer our respectful obeisances unto him, for he is the origin of everything, and he is everything. Because we are covered by the material modes of nature, he is very difficult for us to understand unless he reveals himself to us. Therefore, it is better for us to acknowledge that he is everything and offer obeisances unto his lotus feet. Okay, so this is what we should do. We cannot understand Krishna fully. Nobody can understand Krishna fully. And what we can do is we can just offer our obeisances, we can offer our pranam. Krishna says also in Bhagavad Gita, this is the most confidential knowledge. Four things he says: Manmana bhavamad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, and do your offer your homage, offer your obeisances, pranam. Just by doing that, offering obeisances, one can become qualified to attain Krishna. So that is how they are saying that we cannot understand, but we just bow down to you. Okay, next. Yashavtara ज्ञान्यन्ते शरीरेषु अशरीरिणः तैस्तैरतुल्यातिशैर्वीरैर्देहेषु सङ्गतैः स भवान् सर्वलोकस्य भवाय विभवाय च अवतीर्णोऽंशभागेन सम्प्रतं बधिराशिषम्. Translation. Appearing in bodies like those of an ordinary fish, tortoise, and hawk, you exhibit activities impossible for such creatures to perform. Extraordinarily, incomparable, transcendental activities of unlimited power and strength. These bodies of yours, therefore, are not made of material elements, but are incarnations of your Supreme Personality. You are the same Supreme Personality of Godhead who have now appeared with full potency for the benefit of all living entities within this material world. Okay. So Krishna comes in different incarnations. He might look like ordinary, like fish, tortoise, and hawk, and like that. But these bodies, though it might look ordinary, but these bodies are not made of transcendental elements. They are actually the incarnation of the Supreme Lord. And Lord has appeared now in this material world in the form of Krishna. As Krishna confirms in the Bhagavad Gita, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bharata abhyuttanam dharmasya tadatmanam sajamyaham परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. Sorry. Krishna appears as an incarnation when real spiritual life declines and when rogues and thieves increase to disturb the situation of the world. So this is the famous verse from the Bhagavad Gita. Yada yada hi dharmasya glani. When dharma glani happens, the real religious principle that declines, and abhyuttanam adharmasya, adharm rises, then he comes. Right? Unfortunate, less intelligent person, bereft of devotional service, cannot understand the Lord's activities. And therefore, such persons describe these activities as kalpana, mythology, or imagination. Right? These are all foolish people, and also sometimes, people with some ill intentions, they created all these words. Oh, this is Hindu mythology. People talks Hindu mythology. Mythology is like imagination, some kalpana. But it's not the mythology, it's history. This is the reality. But these foolish people, they explain, they describe all this history as mythology. Just an imagination. So basically, they using by using these words, they try to deny the existence of the Lord. Oh, there's nothing like Krishna came. It is just an imagination. It's mythology. And the kids are taught in the school like, oh, this is Hindu mythology. These kind of words. So they are foolish people. They don't understand because they are rascals and the lowest of men. Namam duskriti no moda prapadyante naradama. Such men cannot understand that the events described by Vyasadeva in the Puranas and other Shastras are not fictitious or imaginary, but factual. So it's none of those things are imagination. Krishna, in his full unlimited potency, here shows that he is the supreme personality of Godhead. For although the two trees were so large and sturdy that even many elephants could not move them, Krishna as a child exhibited such extraordinary strength they fell down with a great sound. From the very beginning, by killing Putana, Shaktasur, and Trinavratasura, by causing the trees to fall, and by showing the entire universe within his mouth, Krishna proved that he is the supreme personality of Godhead. The lowest of man, Mudas, because of sinful activities, cannot understand this, but devotees can accept it without a doubt. Thus, the position of a devotee is different from that of a non-devotee. So, what they're saying, they're praying that Krishna, you comes in different forms, different incarnations, sometimes face tortoise and the hog and like that. So, people, the foolish people, those who are not devotees, they cannot understand. They try to minimize your position like that. Okay. But they're saying here that your body, though it looks like ordinary material body, but this is transcendental body. Krishna says also in Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma cha me divyam. My birth, my appearance, and my activities, my karma, they're all divyam. They're transcendental. They're not ordinary. It may look ordinary, but they're not ordinary like that. Go next. And then they are doing their pranam. Nama Parama Kalyana, Nama Parama Mangala, Vasudevaya Shantaya, Yadunam Bataye Nama. So they're saying to Krishna that, Lord, you are Param Kalyana, you are supremely auspicious. Nama Param Mangala. Mangal means the auspiciousness, and Kalyana means, okay, Param Kalyana means you are the supremely auspicious. Param Mangala, whatever you do is good. So we offer our respectful obeisances unto you, who are the supreme good, a most famous descendant and controller of the Yadu dynasty, Vasudevaya Santaya, Yadunam Pataye Nama. O son of Vasudeva, O most peaceful, let us offer our obeisances unto your lotus feet. So these are the kind of prayers, we can just learn these prayers, and when we go in front of the Lord, sometimes we don't know like what to say, how to say. We can just repeat these words from the scriptures from the Bhagavatam. Param Nama Param Kalyana Nama Param Mangala Vasudevaya Shantaya Yadunambadaye Nama. Such a simple, beautiful prayer glorifying the Lord. And if we don't know all of that, we just go simply in front of Krishna, fold our hands, bow down, and we just chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, kindly give me shelter, kindly engage me in your service. That is the meaning of this Hare Krishna mantra. So if we don't know all these prayers, what to say and how to say, we can just simply chant and keep chanting this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And that is the best prayer we can offer to the Supreme Lord. Purport. The word Param Kalyan is significant because Krishna, in any of his incarnations, appears in order to protect the sadhus. Paritrana ya sadhunam. The sadhus, saintly persons or devotees, are always harassed by non-devotees, and Krishna appears in his incarnation to give them relief. This is his first concern. If we study the history of Krishna's life, we shall find that for most of his life he predominantly engaged in killing demons one after another. So this is why Krishna is explained as Parama Kalyana. He comes to deliver, to do the Kalyan, especially to his devotees. In fact, Krishna does the Kalyan to his non-devotees also. The demons whom he killed, for them also there is a Kalyan, not only just devotees. But of course, for devotees, he takes a special interest. When devotees are harassed by the non-devotees, Krishna takes a special incarnation. Many, such pastimes are there. But one of the famous pastime, who will tell that Krishna came in a very, very special form? Please stop sharing. Let me see that who can answer. One very special incarnation, Krishna came to protect his devotee from the harassment. First come. One who answers.
Narsimha.
Okay, Narasimha is the right answer. Okay, yes. So Krishna came to protect his devotee Prahlad as Narasimha. So like that, Krishna is Param Kalyana, Param Mangal, Vasudevaya Shantaya, and like that. So when we chant Krishna's name, then that chanting of the holy name, which is not different from Krishna, that brings the all auspiciousness. Just by chanting, only the Param Kalyan will happen. Okay, so with this, we'll stop today and we'll continue to read more tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.